When we pull a hot pot, we be extra. Smart car, damn this shit a Tesla. I just count the whole 100 off the extra. Yeah, your gas strong, but my shit it be extra.
Having your client just happy, it be like the main thing with it. Just, I don't know, bring joy to somebody else.
Yeah.
It's a good
like
feeling.
A way of serving people though. I feel like everybody got a purpose like on earth to serve a person in some type of way. Yeah. Whether it's a personal, family, or from a broad standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Like even like Century, he do like something called 8th grade ball every year. Mm-hmm. Like I go out there and charge for pictures, but it really don't be high. But at the end of the day, like at the end of that, say they pay for 3 pictures. What they don't know, they might get 5 at the end or 10 at the end of the day. But it's still about you supported me, and I want to show, give back to the people at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I want to get back. I give out a lot of little stuff like the photography game. First, it was never about just making money. It was something like I said, I like doing it. Yeah. So it's never just I don't know. I don't ever try to make our clients feel like I'm here for the money, if that makes sense. Like I want you to know I'm here for you. Like every time I have a shoot, they be like, they might ask me like, what you gonna do? I'm here for you. Whatever you need, whatever you want to do next, I'll give you no direction, of course, but whatever you want to do, however you need, I'm here for you. Yeah. Like the next hour or so, I work for you.
Welcome back to Pay to Play TV, man, where we focus on overall mental and self-awareness and self-improvement all together. And today's guest, we got a special guest today, man, entrepreneur in itself. BHUGH Productions in the house, man, today, man. He came through, man. He blessed us with his time today. So I appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Sure.
So first overall, man, I just want to check in like we do. We always check in with our guests. So how are you doing, like in the state that you at right now? Like we just talked about, bro, you got business going on, bro, personal life, bro. You making that big step as far as just taking that next step with your life partner and stuff like that. So how is all that right now?
Busy every day. Just mentally, physically, busy.
I feel
I'm straight mentally. Just pray about it and let it do what it do.
What are some things that kind of impacted, influence or impacted you, like to get, like that you went through or you may have experienced
that made me just do photography?
Yeah, it got you to this point right now.
As a kid, every year I took art. Like art was my thing. So photography was kind of like another creative direction. Yeah. From just picking up a pencil or something like that. It's just like, it's all art. So it just made me switch. I don't know, when I grabbed the camera the first time, like I started playing with it. I'm like, oh, this same thing as art. Right. I can create my own style with it. I can play with it however I want to. It really just made me just switch to it.
Oh, so that what kind of got you into it?
Yeah.
So, as far as just like when you got into it, you spoke on like mentally, like what's some things that's kind of like mentally challenging? Cause I do photography too, and kind of like from a business standpoint, especially starting out when you by yourself, understand that kind of be like the hard, like the real thing as far as just organizing everything, but it can be mentally like challenging. So like, what are some of the mental challenges that you go through?
Just trying not to put yourself down. Like you're not gonna always have great months in this entrepreneur. Like just going in and trying to start a business. Every month not gonna be your best month. You might have some months where you like, hey, do I still want to do this? Yeah. Something might go wrong at a shoot, and you like, hey, do I know what I'm doing for real? It's just a whole lot of just different stuff you had to go through with it.
Nah, yeah, I feel, especially like, though I kind of I seen, especially like from the business side, I think that kind of be the main thing that run people off, cause like the unexpected stuff.
And then the point of not knowing, like I really don't know nobody that's doing the business side with the camera. Like, I know plenty of photography, videography, but the actual business side, like putting the paperwork, the important stuff behind it, it's just all learning new stuff. So much you be like, do I really know what I'm doing with this? Just trying to figure it out as I go for real.
Fact. No, I feel it.
Trying to gain clientele, it's just all a learning experience for real.
So what's some stuff that kind of pull you out of that, like you said, that doubtful mindset, cause like that unexpected and kind of like not knowing and stuff. Like what's some stuff that you use or any type of methods that you use that kind of like get you right back on track?
Really, my client keep me going for real. Like I might do a shoot with a client, and when I just seeing the results and when I get them the feedback from them, they're like, oh, we love it, keep going, just different stuff like that. Like, cause certain stuff, like when I edit, I be like, I don't really like it too much. It'd be all right. I'm gonna put it out here, see how they think about it. So the reaction from like just family, friends, clients, it just keep me going pretty much. And my fiance, she always pushing me like, keep going, you doing good. Just she with me every step of the way.
Right. I know that gotta be a good ass feeling
Yeah.
too, bro.
Like even like through the late nights, she don't complain too much. Like, you're gonna hear a little bit, but she don't complain too much. She like, just keep, she behind me 100%.
Yeah.
Like, she part of the reason I just pushed it to the next level, to be honest. Like, she
Right.
bought my first, like, I was editing off my phone at first.
Mm.
I was saying, I'm gonna get an iPad, but in the beginning, I was more of like, I had the money, but I'm putting back the money. I don't want to, go 100% in with it. She bought my first iPad, and from then, it's just been up.
Man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, speaking on your fiance part, how is it like? Cause I know, and I dealt with it personally. Like, some girls could be on the jealous side, knowing that you working with different like women and stuff like that. So, like, how is that? Like, I know she's like you said, she's supportive, but at first, like, was that something that you look for? Like, damn, are you gonna? Cause some people don't accept photographers like that.
I move in a way where, first of all, she behind me, so she know ain't nothing really going on. But I move in a way where I know certain stuff. Out of respect, I'm gonna ask her like, how you feel about this certain shoot? I gotta do this today. How you feel about certain stuff like that? Like, just to let her, or at least let her know what's going on behind shoot. So when it comes to it, she ain't just like, that's how you moving. So it's just kind of like a partnership. So you gotta talk to your partner in the day.
Right.
So
Awesome. So y'all communication strong.
Definitely.
I feel it. So overall though, damn, okay. What would be like your personal style that you have that come with your photography? Cause like every photographer got their own thing to make them stand out. What would be yours?
I think right now I'm still finding it. Like, I don't think I've just done keyed in on one type of style that I really just trying to stick to right now. It's like I said, the photography world big. So I dibble and dabble. I might go a vintage look this way. I might just go just different types of looks. It really goes off the feeling too.
Yeah.
So if I'm at like say I got like a little Western style shoot, I might edit that a little with like a Western style with the edit.
Yeah.
It's just however I'm feeling in that moment. It's kind of how the edit is gonna go when I go back and do it.
Oh, that's real though. Yeah. I feel that. So like, what have been your biggest challenge as far as just shooting so far?
Biggest challenge. I think my biggest challenge.
Cause like sometimes like you run into shit that kind of be like it be new to you, and it be like damn, like it be like it ain't like you don't want to say you can't do it. You be like, damn, like okay,
it's really the videographer side. Like that whole thing. It's still new to me now, but certain time clients might text me and be like, "Hey, can you do this shoot for me?" Like I was working at a gym, and prior to that, I never did anything at a gym. No video, no photography stuff. I was like, but the biggest thing for me has been like 100% with your client. Like, hey, I never did this before, but I can attempt to do it. So that's probably my hardest thing. Just, I don't know. Every day is a learning experience. Every shoot almost. Like you learning something new. I don't want to ever just get too comfortable because I'm still learning with it.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. That one when you said like, as far as just finding your style, that shit. Cause I be doing research and I be like, bro, it kind of hard. Cause it's so, like you said, the photography world, it's so many different ranges that you can go. So you kind of really still be learning all together though.
Like I've been doing this for a while and I'm still learning. Like the studio photography, where I just started that's something new that I'm trying to build and I'm trying to make that bigger. Like my whole campaign gonna be around probably studio photography, because I'll be able to get off, like say I'm shooting until 9 or 10 or something like that. Now I still have time to go home, spend time with the family. So, but with like just doing shoots outside of that, you might be up till 4 o'clock. You ain't coming home until late. So it start to be, after a while you like,
you're real though, on God. Cause I was just finna say like, what would be your biggest, like which one you prefer, like indoor or outdoor? But when you put it like that, you can really make all your money and not go nowhere. and
one
be in
spot.
one spot and
Yeah.
then change the shit out. So
Yep.
yeah, no, they're real though.
Like I'm next I want a bigger space so I can build different different setups. So you'll have already like now you can book this certain look. I don't have to just keep creating that look. It's like already right there.
Yeah,
So
like
just it's stuff like that. Like you can make your money like you said sitting in one space.
hey,
Make the same thing as going out there and having to be out there at 4 o'clock
or
or
bouncing
3.
around
Yeah,
the location.
drive.
Yeah. Oh God, that's what I'm doing now
Losing
too,
the
bro.
equipment because you here and there. You like, hey, what I do with this? And then got to order a whole bunch of other stuff.
Fact. I think that was my biggest challenge now, bro. That's why I'm trying to get me like a studio space now, bro. So I won't be bouncing around there. Well,
it definitely helps a lot.
Yeah. So what would be your biggest challenge working with kids or adults?
I wouldn't say neither. Just I would say individuals. I ain't gonna say I can't put it as a group.
Yeah.
Because all kids and all grown ups ain't the same. So certain kids, I'm like a big kid slick, so I have fun working with kids. I can sit there, I can play with you. I can make you laugh during your shoot. With adults, it's about the same. The biggest challenge though with adults, cause I'm still learning the posing side of photography, like how to pose my clients.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning that side. So that'd be like probably the hardest thing when it comes to adults. Like I'm probably studying a week or further in advance, just try to get my poses together so it kind of a shoot can flow how I want it to.
Yeah, cause most people you get, bro, they ain't no models, so they be like, just pose me.
And then like, a lot of the older clients, especially, they don't be knowing what to do.
Yeah. So what have been your biggest event have you shot where you feel like you had fun, but it was a job at the same time?
Probably my crumble cookie event, because it was like a learning experience. It was something more. It was a corporate event, and it's just like, all right, I ain't really never been in this type of environment, but I'm focused. I was like focusing hard, even the night before, just trying to make sure I don't mess nothing up with this event. But it was just the thing when I actually finished it all, it came out great. They loved it, so it was just that. It was the one.
That'd be the best feeling too.
Yeah.
Bro. He'd be like, man, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing out here. I'm just here.
Oh God,
make it work though.
That shit be good as hell. You be like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that feeling right there.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like it's good, bro. Goddamn.
you be waiting on that reply.
But I'm good. So what overall though? Like, what's your overall goal when it comes to like where you trying to get to outside of like? I know you said you want to have like different studio spaces and stuff like that. So that what you like overall you trying to take it to?
I think overall, eventually, yeah, I'm forever shoot because I think I'm a photographer, so I'm forever shoot. But I think eventually I want my own studio where I can bring other photographers in and still be able to make a profit for myself and for them in a way. So I'm saying, so I ain't really have to. I don't know. It's just it'll bring them more, bring them clientele, because I already have clientele. That's the future plan. I already have my own clientele, but I can bring my clientele, let them shoot them, and they can make their money and also bring their own clientele in to still make their money.
Yeah, basically like make it like a whole just open space for people to just work their moves.
Yeah, really all creators, not even just photographers, just all creators.
They're real though.
Yeah.
That was up. So overall, man. But what's some like? I know, like you said, you still learning though. But like, what's some tips that you could give to somebody trying to start out with photography?
Best tip: don't focus too much on the camera you have right then. Like, yeah, the camera important, but if you shooting, like, even if say you're not financially in a position to buy what you need to buy at the equipment time, do the best you can with the equipment you have now. Like, master it out. Keep working with it, get the best results you can with it. Eventually you're gonna get 1 or 2 clients. It might be only a $50 shoot or $20 shoot. Eventually it's gonna add up. So that's probably that, and then just like I said, just keep working at it.
Yeah.
I want to say don't ever get like complacent either. Like, 'cause it's real easy to get in a position where you're like, oh, I'm at where I want to be at. It's always another level to it. Right. Like I follow other photographers on there, so they kind of keep me going. Not in a sense like I'm in competition, but it's more of a sense like, okay, he doing this in this level. Let me see what I can, just keep working to get to that.
No, yeah, they're real. So I know you got like a sports background, like we all play sports and shit. So do you feel like anything that you learned from sports have translated into like not only like photography, but just like you said, your business life in general?
The work ethic for real. Just that keep going. Like it's gonna like because when I first started just football, I took like a year or two off. So coming out there, it's basically like I'm starting all over. I couldn't catch no ball, couldn't run the ball, but just I stayed at it for like the next year. I coming out a whole different person.
Yeah.
So it's just that work ethic, and I have to go to the other part you had me.
Like basically like how like what are some stuff that you took from like you said work ethic, but just anything that in general from sports that just
okay, and then as far as like I really don't do too much like photography, you know, during sports stuff, but I have before, and it kind of transitioned because I know what I'm looking for. Like I know the game, so I know certain times the camera need to be here or be there. You kind of know how to work with it because you know what's gonna go on.
Right.
So yeah, that kind of helps a lot.
So what you think? You think that you would do? What side you feel like you enjoy the most, like doing real estate photography, sports photography, studio photography? There's so many goddamn photography fields.
You know what I'm saying?
And all of them can be lucrative.
Yeah, like really. Right now I'm a photographer. I'm willing to try anything, all of them. I get into like you ask like if somebody hit me up there. I need a picture for real estate photography.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try it. Yeah. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. Like I never did this before, but I can try it. Yeah. I think right now my favorite is just probably studio, working with clients, and once they get the finished product, they saying, "Oh, like it's creating a memory for them in a way." Like doing maternity shoot and stuff like that. They had that forever, and just knowing that I did what I needed to do for it, and they liked it or they loved it, then it's probably working with people mostly. Yeah. So you don't know, like just throughout my whole life, I ain't never really just been a vocal talk. I don't really talk to a lot of people, but during tapping into the business, you kind of have to force yourself to kind of
get out that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Even this. Yeah. A couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
I had got me in front of this camera, but it's like I know. Like even if it's a part of growing my business, it's gonna get out there. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I ain't even know he." Somebody out there probably don't know I do photography. They're like, "Oh, I didn't know he do photography. Oh, he from Griffin. He down the street. Let me, try to work with him." It's just certain stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That was my biggest struggle too when I first I feel you on that. Cause communication, you be like, especially with people you don't know.
Yeah, it'd be the hardest thing.
But and then you trying to lay prices out for them.
And shit, and
they be wanting to negotiate and all that shit. I be like,
and it'd be right then. It'd be hard on the spot. Be like, just let me call you back. Yeah, get myself together.
Right. Yeah, they be like, yeah, what you in charge of that? Be like, let me just get there. I'm gonna send you like a little thing. Yeah, we can go from there.
It'd be the hardest thing. Just it's still kind of hard some day working with. I wouldn't say, working with people and just meeting them for that first time, that client for that first time, it's still kind of like but I try not to make it too weird. I try to make it comfortable for my client.
Yeah. So it ever been a moment where you've been in the shoot and you just can't find that vibe with somebody and you just be like, this shit awkward.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's like, you gotta kind of, I don't know, you gotta kind of work through it. Yeah. Like, you can just tell a lot ain't going right. Sometimes it don't even be on your end, but you kind of gotta. My biggest thing is showing the client the picture. After almost every picture I take, I'm bringing my camera like, hey, how you like it? So at the end of that shoot, you can't just be like, he did a horrible job because I gave you the opportunity to correct me then, in a sense. But we could have ended it and we, figure something out.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely been in some awkward shoots, like, yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel that though.
Yeah.
My biggest one was like, I was doing somebody and I'm knowing the goddamn, like, I'm fucking up, like, with the pictures and shit, but I'm trying to explain in my head how the fuck I'm gonna explain it. Yeah.
I'll definitely be in the position. Been like, that ain't coming out how I need to come out.
They know you overtaking pictures and shit, trying to get right and shit like that. So yeah, I feel that though.
But sometimes even with the photography thing, it don't even be you all the time, because other elements that can affect it. Like you can be, say you in a room like now, like we didn't have lights or something, and you telling me to come out, take your pictures, but you going into a situation not knowing the lights in here are bad.
Yeah.
Even if you come prepared with certain things, it's certain stuff you just can't, you can't do. Yeah.
Nah, you right though.
So certain times you gotta, like I said, explain to your client, like, hey, this is what's going on right now. Like, this is what I'm facing. Like, I can try to do my best what I'm doing, so they can, they can make the decision. Like, hey, it's on them after that.
Right. So you ain't never had a client where they be completely unsatisfied?
I haven't had one that's just been like, they don't like it at all.
Yeah.
No, I tell you that I had one, but it wasn't. I don't know if it's really a client. It's something I was really doing somebody a favor. They're like, yeah, I don't really like how such and such look, but it's like it's how they were doing it in there. Like it wasn't nothing that I could control. It was kind of more so on their end.
Yeah.
Like so, because when we finished conversation, they still let me know like, yeah, you did good business. So like, because I did everything on my end, covered everything, showed it's just back on there. But I ain't never just had one just like.
Maybe like,
yeah. I ain't gonna know what to do in that situation.
Well, you like, shit, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I gotta know you for a policy. Though.
Yeah.
So, what event, if you could pick an event, whether there's weddings, birthday parties, or like you said, you do commercial shoots, or shit, even like, cause I know I've seen you on some of your pages, like you done went to concerts before.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So what event do you feel like you find the most exciting to go to and shoot?
The most exciting concerts, they're fun, but it's like it's a lot of people. Like if you're in the right area with a concert, say they got a certain section for the photographer, which they usually do. But most time the concert I went to, I kind of was in the crowd or moving in a certain way. They are, but I don't know like I said, I'm trying to move away from a lot of just big events, especially with it just being me. Yeah. Like, cause I find myself at the end of the event, I'm like dog tired.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to edit 'cause I'm tired. Yeah. So it's just, I'm trying to, at least, if I'm gonna say move away from it, but I need a team for that type of stuff. Makes sense. I'm trying to move, like right now I'm trying to get into weddings. Yeah. Like that's another goal that I'm trying to bring to just under my belt, get into weddings. If I can build a team around weddings, we can be going every month. We probably got to shoot in another state or something. Yeah. So that's kind of the next step, just getting into this weddings and stuff like that.
So you feel like weddings gonna be?
Yeah, weddings probably the next move for real. Like once I actually finish my wedding and do what I need to do on my end, like just financially, mentally, I can start focusing more on the other like business ideas I got.
Yeah, branching out a little bit.
Yeah, I can start kind of gambling a little bit with my money, just moving certain ways. Yeah. Cause right now I gotta focus on my side, take care of home first. Yeah, every time. Right. Yeah.
Nah, they're real though. So I ain't gonna lie though, but you gonna love that shit. Like doing the weddings and stuff. Yeah. I did one wedding, but I fell in love with that shit. Yeah. I've been wanting to do another one since. Yeah. So that is a good ass feeling. Cause like you said, like just doing something to serve, like in a sense you get that feeling of just serving somebody. Yeah. Like, and you doing it for a special moment for them. Yeah. So that on that type of scale, that shit.
Yeah, it's different. Like I know it's gonna be a different feeling. Yeah. Just getting the results back and hearing from what they had to say. Cause this picture they gonna keep forever. They're gonna hang that on wherever they gonna put it at. They're gonna be something forever.
You know what? Man, what? They gonna be like, that shit is a good ass feeling.
Yeah. Having your client just happy, that'd be like the main thing with it. Just, I don't know, bring joy to somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good
like
feeling.
A way of serving people though. I feel like everybody got a purpose on earth to serve a person in some type of way. Yeah, whether it's a personal family or from a broad standpoint. Mm-hmm. Like
even like Century, he do like a something called 8th grade ball every year. Mm-hmm. Like I go out there and charge for pictures, but it really don't be high. But end of the day, like at the end of that, say they pay for 3 pictures. What they don't know, they might get 5 at the end or 10 at the end of the day. Because it's still about you supported me, and I want to show, give back to the people at the end of the day. Yeah, I want to get back. I want to get back. I give out a lot of little stuff like the photography game. First, it was never about just making money. It was something like I said, I like doing it. Yeah. So it's never just I don't know. I don't ever try to make our clients feel like I'm here for the money. If that makes sense. Like I want you to know I'm here for you. Like every time I have a shoot, they be like, they might ask me like, what you want to do? I'm here for you. Whatever you need, whatever you want to do next. I'll give you no direction, of course, but whatever you want to do, however you need, I'm here for you. Yeah. Like the next hour or so, I work for you.
Nah, that's real, though. Especially since they done paid.
Yeah, like I work for you for the next hour. You just let me know what you need.
Yeah. So what, like you said, with the concerts and stuff, would it be a personal, like, would you mind being like a celebrity or somebody personal photographer?
Oh,
The industry life, man.
boy, the industry like, boy,
I know you gonna see it all too.
boy, the industry like, it ain't. It's not something because industry life still that nightlife. Like I was when I first started out, I was kind of doing because I was on DJ Century most of the time, so we doing a lot of celebrity stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that nightlife, and then let's say it's just a lot in it. I wouldn't say it's like it's some loyal people in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got certain artists that are gonna be loyal to you, but if you pay attention to the industry and it's like the whole, it's really like a wave. Like what's going on right now, they gonna jump on whatever wave right going on. So if you got a known videographer or a photographer in that doing what you need to do, they gonna jump ship.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can build that relationship, but
it ain't consistent. Or
it's not the same. Like
it ain't a wholesome, like a
you don't feel you actually feel like work a lot of time with celebrity. Like it feel more of a like you working. Like you don't feel like I'm doing something for for somebody. Like you said, giving back. It don't feel like that a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like it ain't. It's just not. I don't see myself doing it a lot. Like I'll go every now and then, but it hasn't made sense.
Yeah. I was finna say, especially like for somebody in your position where you trying to build a family and you know what I'm saying, you trying to work your own thing and running and gunning with a whole celebrity and shit, cause they may want to bounce around and go this place and go this place. You ain't feel me? It's hard for you to take care of home. Type
I gotta communicate with home. Like, hey, I'm be. I might say I'm home. I'm be done at da time. Now they talking about, hey, look, we got such going on, and then a lot of industry people, they love free stuff, man. And to be honest, I got, like you said, I got a home to take care of. Yeah, I'm finna have a wife, and free stuff,
man, what, like that shit just be, I give you one free thing, but
like,
you got it more than I do.
They say, I'm tagging, look, they're gonna support, I'm tagging such and such, Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
I need a guarantee.
I need guarantee. Some way it's gotta come back to me. Like, on certain times with right opportunity, with right people, I go out there and do what I need to do. But I know it's not. You can know when certain stuff ain't. It's just it's straight. But like I would do a tour if that makes sense. Like, I probably work a tour. But I know somehow, some way, I'm gonna try to get my fiance in there. Well, will be my wife. I'll try to put her in. I'll try to get her on that road with me some type of way. Yeah. Like, cause like I said, she's my partner in the day in every aspect, business, life, and in the day she's my partner. So they can't get both of us, and it's like, hey, this is what's going on.
Nah, they real though.
Yeah.
So like, speaking on your partner, why like you feel like you could be on the go, even if y'all do decide like to have kids and stuff like that. Cause what would be like a dream destination where, like you said, you could put your studios and you can put everything you trying to work. What would be a good destination? Cause I know Atlanta right now, like the booming, the mecca of all entertainment type shit. So
I wouldn't even go to Atlanta necessarily because so much, like you said, it's booming. So it's so much in Atlanta. Like I still want that to bring the families around. Even like the area I'm in now, in the Stockbridge area, like you see a whole different vibe. Just going to simple Walmart, you might see somebody hop out, like to get out of a expensive car. Like, you just see a lot of different stuff. So it's like, even in Stockbridge, you can make the same amount that you would make in Atlanta. It's just about building that clientele in that area.
Yeah.
And as far as being on the go, I think I could, but it's the question be what I really just want to. Cause I feel like I don't have no kids yet, but I know once I have my first kid, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna want to be around my kid.
Stationary.
So it's gonna be like if the money and the situation right, then I'm gonna go get that for my family. But I don't see myself really just want to be everywhere for half of a year or however long I need to be. Yeah. I don't know. It has to really just make sense.
No, I feel that though.
Yeah.
Oh, so when it comes to like photography, and you said you don't want to do like too much of videos and stuff like that.
The video side, it's a whole different ball game. Now, no matter what, like mentally, photography, you know, you got a couple good look. You got to get the edits out. You probably tired of editing them. Videography, you finna probably edit for 3 days. So, you know how long it take you to edit, especially for somebody like me, cause I don't do it all the time. So it's something I have to keep, you know, kind of keep working on. Yeah, so it's like it's a whole different ball thing. Like especially if I have a whole shoot I just shot and I just did a video. Now I got to try to get both of them out by a decent time. It'll a lot more stress on you. Like I tap into that field, but it's just a lot.
Yeah, I feel
it's a whole different ball game.
It is though. I trust it, man.
Like I'd rather shoot and have an editor, to be honest, with videos. Like I'll shoot stuff, but I'd rather just have somebody that can, hey, I shot this, can you edit this? You know, pay them what you need to pay them and do it like that.
Yeah. So you wouldn't feel like, I know a lot of creators struggle with like kind of taking their hands off the rein and allowing people in the mix as far as just what they do. So that wouldn't be a problem with you. You ain't like, so some people, they gotta be hands on.
For me, nah, cause I feel like even if I do the edits, say I edit something, and then I would even dish it off to somebody else, to a second person, because one creator, he good. Imagine you have 2 great creators on one project. Even like I know certain videographers and stuff, you pay attention, like certain music videos in the industry, 9 times out of 10 more than one person will touch that video.
Damn, I ain't never thought about it like that.
Even it might be like one main big name over the whole, you know, filming the whole thing. But I guarantee you more than one person untouched just one, even like one little small clip, more than one person untouched it. So I don't have no problem with just sharing my creativity with everybody. Like as long as I don't want to say I have to be hands on, but I'll definitely be like, hey, you know, we'll still communicate through it. Like work is kind of like a partnership in a sense.
Yeah. So that what you speaking on partnership, it ain't never been like a challenge. Like, well, I don't think it really probably is, but it ain't a challenge for you, kind of mixing family with business.
Not necessarily, because at the end of the day, my business is still like my business. The photography is still mine, so I still have whatever I need to have. Like I have full control over it. Like yeah, I'm bringing stuff, you know, to the family side. Like hey, like for my fiance, I'm gonna be like, you know, how you think, you know, certain stuff I'm gonna want her input. Like, cause she's still a woman in the day. Like having a woman in, say I have like just having a woman shooting with you, like at a shoot with you, they see it a whole different, different view.
Yeah, you right.
Like some of my best shoots been when she there, cause like she can pose it's a female, so she can pose a female, you know, better than I'll be able to pose a female. I can't really show, you know, how to, you know, bend and do all this. I can't do all that. So her being there just helps a lot.
Yeah. So it is right. My women do definitely got like they more. I ain't gonna say men can't be detail oriented, but they damn sure like
women see the smallest, like a little hair could be in a certain way. I'm not gonna see it until I go edit it, but she probably see it right then. So she saved me a whole, you know, how long it take me to fix the little problem. She saved it just right then.
Yeah.
And then, you know, DJ Century, he basically my brother. He part of my family now. Me and him, man, we've been locked in for the longest, so it ain't never been a problem like, you know, clashing or none of that. So it's like he might call me, hey, I got this, you know, situation for you. Wanna go make this money with me? Yeah, I might call him like, I got this situation for you. It's just how it go.
Oh, that's real though.
Yeah.
That's a good ass feeling, like having somebody that in your same field, but y'all both can like bounce off each other and stuff like that.
That's the best part, just having like you said, having somebody that's just close to you doing the same thing. Like he really started me off with this camera. He's the first person to really just put a camera in my hand. Like like I say, I used to be with him every day. I was playing with the camera now and then. He's like, so what you gonna do? You gonna pick up the camera or what? So eventually that's just how it started. Man. Just me and him. Even though now, say like video side, I don't really do it too much. So I might hit him up like, hey, how I do such and such, or how did it look? That's my second, like my guy I'm gonna go to every time. He gonna make sure I'm straight on that end.
So what camera would you recommend to somebody? Are you team Sony?
Nah, I gotta go Canon.
Canon.
Yeah. I haven't branched off to other cameras, so I can't put the other cameras down. But I don't know. I'll definitely say Sony for videos. I do say that though. I see a lot of just content coming from Sony videos, and yeah. But I can't just put them all the way down. They ain't never really just branched out to other brands. A lot of folks try to say, "Yeah, on teams, da da da." You ain't even use other camera. How you know? How you know?
That's why I add that shit. Cause I'm like, bro, nigga be having this such a preference. I'm like, what make it so fire like that?
You ain't even use other camera to a full max. You probably use it one time, like I don't like this. You probably went into it with like the mindset, yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah, so I can't just say with either one on for real.
So I know, like you said, you still starting out, and I don't know if like you studied probably like other creators or something like that. But would it be if you had a chance to work with somebody like like you said in the industry or from a higher standpoint, as far as that they've been doing it and they got a lot of expertise? What person would you feel like you would like that if you could have a chance to work and soak up some game? Do you have a person in particular that you feel like damn, I'd like to work with that person?
I don't think I have just that. Like I said, I follow a few people on Instagram, but I don't know. I don't really just know a main, like somebody that's really just doing this at a high level. Like I personally don't know, just top of my head, nothing like that. No, anybody that's just doing it. So I don't. Like I would definitely like to get around other creators in Atlanta that's just in the studio field, like studio photography field, just to learn, really just in photography business period, because like a lot that I probably just don't know. I know I don't know, so it'll help just talking to them, watching how they work, different stuff, like even something like Photoshop. I don't know if you use Photoshop. It's 1,000 ways to do one thing.
So many steps, bro.
Yeah, you be like,
damn, just to do all this.
Yeah, but somebody else can do the same thing you just did with probably 2 buttons. Yeah. So it's like different stuff like that, like how to just make myself better in that sense. Like I know a lot of people do like classes and stuff. It's been a thing I'm thinking about doing, but also like learning as much as I can by myself first, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you ain't never thought about just doing like an overall? Cause I know sometimes people do it where they do like an overall, like, well, how would you call it? Like a learning convention,
like a workshop.
Yeah, that's what it is, or like a workshop, or like a creative workshop.
I just thought about it the other day, but I said I don't feel like yeah, I take I take good pictures and stuff. I don't feel like I'm at a level yet to I know somebody can learn from me, but I want to feel comfortable within what I'm doing before I just kind of tell everybody else like, hey, this is how you do it. I want to be able to, in a sense, kind of know deep into depth what I got going on before I just run a whole workshop. I kind of want to, in that sense.
So you kind of like still in the student mode.
Yeah.
You don't want to jump into that teacher field yet when you still kind of.
Yeah, I'm still learning myself.
But you still goddamn hold that business. You ain't gotta be the one running that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You did that soaking up game too.
Yeah, you right though.
I done got some years on me, but I still be like all ears and open ears
definitely.
And shit too. So
that's the main thing. Forever learning. I'm forever gonna be a student to it.
Fact.
Like, cause it's always like I said, to me, it's not like a competition. There's 1,000 ways to win.
Yeah.
No matter which way you go from, like, it's 1,000 ways. So it's just, I don't know. You can learn from some of everybody, like you said, though. So I don't know. It might be something in the works eventually. Like, it might hold something even for starters, because a lot of starters can't, like you said, they can't afford the workshops I be even seeing. Like, they probably want 500 or something. Just come to their workshop. I could host a little free workshop and, kind of give a little direction to the younger people that, want to do it. So I don't know. It might be in the works. Might throw a little idea out there.
I was gonna say that shit. I feel like that shit would be dope though, bro.
Yeah.
Especially around this bit, cause like you said, bro. I be speaking on it sometimes. I feel like a lot of people, especially in the city that we got, it is a competition field. Of somebody feel like they gotta one up another person instead of just for all that just coming together.
Definitely.
And just goddamn band together and everybody just, you know what I'm saying, go together type shit.
Like I just worked at I don't know if you heard Scent Fest. Yeah. He had his big Century had a big festival. It was like maybe 5 or more of us, like just photography, videographer there. And the whole time, we bouncing ideas off each other. Like it wasn't really like there wasn't nobody trying to stuck up like, hey, I'm better than you or any of this. Everybody trying to work together. Like if I'm seeing the shot, I'm like, cause he might have a better lens for the situation. So I'm telling him, hey, this your shot right here. Move right here. I might be telling him the whole time, directing and doing what I do at the same time. Like for me, it's just, I don't know. For me, it's a whole family with it. We can just work together. It's enough money to go around, put it that way.
Nah, for real.
A lot of people try to keep it all day, so it's enough for everybody.
They want to be number one.
Yeah, you only one photographer. It's 1,000 people in one area.
Oh God,
you can't shoot everybody. Not at the same time in a way.
Oh God. So like what what I like to do. I like to wrap up the interview by basically saying what would be your biggest pay to play moment where you felt like you paid, like it been time where you felt like you paid or you just paid some dues or you sacrificed some thing where you felt like you reached something later where you were able to like to play.
I'm gonna say with this camera thing going into my first like commercial shoot with the gym. I didn't have my MacBook yet. I didn't have a certain lens yet. There was a lot of stuff just going into that. I took that gamble of like, hey, it's time for it. Like you know it's when it's time. So I went ahead and made it. I made that big payout just to see what it's gonna do.
Mm.
So that was kind of been my situation, and since then just been paying for itself pretty much.
Yeah, that was so.
You know.
So is there anything you would like to say, or any branding, any promotion you would like to give yourself, or anything you would like to tell the viewers?
First of all, I ask you how you doing mentally.
Okay. Man, you caught me off guard with that one. Mentally, I feel like I'm alright though. Like you said, got a lot going on, man. Being in daddy mode, man.
Oh yeah,
Being
you
in
do got
daddy
a
mode.
little boy. Congrats.
Hell yeah, man. Daddy mode, then still trying to, you got the work life, and then you got,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, what you trying to do personal and stuff.
Mhm.
Just really just trying to learn how to balance our life and stuff like that. So
Telling me.
that shit, it be a challenge though, bro.
Yeah.
Like I feel you, bro. Like, but it's an everyday grind though. But it worth it though, cause like you said, doing something for you, doing something that like fit towards you versus like just being in the midst and just being in rotation of life and just going with the flow. That shit be draining, bro.
Yeah.
So like when you doing something for you, they kind of like make the time worthwhile though.
Yeah.
So that kind of keep my mental straight and stuff like that.
Yeah. The most important thing is just keep going.
Yeah.
No matter what you face, and pray about it and keep going for real. Like just pray about it and let it be what it be. That's my biggest thing. Like y'all probably never seen me just mad for real. Like everybody I know everybody tell I ain't never seen you just mad.
That ass though, I ain't
just
never
gonna,
seen you just not like that. That ain't be the
you know what I'm saying?
nigga.
Certain stuff you just not. You pray about it, let it go for real. Certain stuff you can't control. It's no use to be mad about a lot of stuff. You really just think about it. And then look at it from the other shoe, like somebody somewhere, like say you couldn't eat today. Somebody haven't ate for a month or 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it'd be like a perspective thing.
Yeah, just how you look at it for real.
Count your blessings and shit like that.
Yeah.
Nah, they real though. And one thing I did want to add, I just thought about that. Cause I thought about it sometimes too, but do you feel like when you do take that next step and y'all have a kid, you feel like this is something that you would like to introduce to your children, as far as just your profession and stuff like that?
I feel like they kind of gonna, I wouldn't say they're just gonna introduce it, but they always gonna be behind the camera. Cause why I'm gonna pay to have family shoot it? I can shoot it. So I won't say, but I would never just like, in a sense, force them to pick up the camera or force them to do anything. Like with my pops, he never just forced me to do like, cause he in kind of like construction field. Like, so I'll go work with him and stuff, but it was never like a, hey, get up, you gotta come to work with me type of situation. It was more of figure it out. Even going through like college and all this, everything kind of really on my own decision. Like how I wanted to move, how I wanted to do it.
Yeah. So speaking of college, how was your college experience?
At my first year, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. Like, it was hard.
You end up signing? Did you end up signing? Or you
I could have went JUCO. Like, it was a conversation with me and the coach was kind of having. But I kept pondering with it. Do I really want to go to JUCO? Off somewhere? No, ain't no JUCO close. So off somewhere I'm working hard. I'm I might make it. It's still a possibility. Or can I just go right down the street to Gordon State College, get my school paid for? So I ain't do no debt. I don't have no debt, none of that.
Damn,
like every year I was going there, all my base was almost getting paid to go to school. I was getting refund and shit.
Damn.
Like when I was going, I went to go to the thing to talk about how much I might owe next semester. I'm talking to them, they talking about some, your balance might end up being like $7,000. Like you might owe. I'm trying to, I asked, ask a couple questions, investigate. Pretty much it was a loan on there, but I didn't need the loan.
Mm-hmm.
So after I cut the loan out, I was still getting maybe 600 or something like that during the semester. So it was kind of like another thing. So it's like, you had to kind of weigh what make more sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm missing the football in situation, but it's like, what make more sense, business wise, future wise. Like, yeah, I ended up graduating my associates. I thought about, the bigger picture was be a physical therapist.
Mm-hmm.
But in my family, I didn't have a lot of people that just went to school, so I didn't just have that. This is what you need to do, da da da. So by the time I came up to the time where it was time for me to kind of move how I need to move throughout school, it was kind of everything was new. So I'm learning a lot, like just learning right then. So, but I'll say my first year was harder. Like my second year coming in there, I met people that kind of was like, this is what you can do. That's how you can do certain stuff like that. I want to say about my second year or my third year, I made the dean list or something like that.
Mm.
So it just like they just figuring it out for real.
Was that
The
working
whole time, yeah, just figuring that college stuff. But yeah, college is straight. I wouldn't just say I wouldn't not recommend anybody, but it ain't like I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't put college down in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're doing, you know what you're going there for, and the money situation makes sense.
Yeah.
Why not? It's an experience at the end of the day. If it's not something that's gonna hurt you in the future, just go for it. In my opinion, 'cause it made me a lot more vocal to talking to people, because you in here with a whole bunch of other, you don't know nobody. Even though people still was coming up to me, like, you got to kind of be accepting of that and kind of talking, and that kind of helped a lot.
Yeah. All right. So what you end up majoring in?
My thing was, what was it? I know my associate's in science. I took science, right? It was like associate science, but it took that route because it was gonna put me in position to go to the next level to do the physical therapy situation. But the PTA, because I want to be an assistant. At first, I wanted to do physical therapy. Started doing a little Googling. It said about 10 years, and now we ain't doing that.
That what ran my ass away. I was on the same shit in high school. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do physical therapy. Especially after I got hurt. I was like, this shit ain't bad.
Yeah, that's exactly. You help people.
Yeah.
I started looking at research, seeing them years on there. The money certain money gonna cost. I'm like, did a little more research. I found the physical therapy assistant, which is still technically something I could pursue, because like I said, I got my degree, so I think I got all the prereqs. So I think that's what they call the prereqs, what you need to get into the program.
Yeah.
I think I did all that. It's just right now, just not. I don't say not interested, but it's just, I don't know. And something I'm just trying to pursue right now. In a sense. Like,
especially like when you can see a different road that you can go, but you be like, yeah, nah, bro.
Yeah, like even like money wise, just you see like, they do pay, they pay good. But if I make the same, if I do work my move how I'm working it now, my hour rate would be still higher than probably what I would make doing that.
Without the debt.
Yeah, without that.
Man, that what got me, because I'm sitting there like, bro, 6 to 10 years worth of school. I know I'm going to come out that debt by over $100,000 worth of debt.
Eventually, you gonna get little grants and stuff, but all them, the grant ain't gonna cover all that.
Man, now. That's just depending on like how your your upbringing, like your home situation is.
That too, yeah. That would help me a lot. So if it wasn't for just the situation, it would have been high probably. But it was like, just make the best out of what I got going on. That was really what made me stick in there for it. Even my first year, I'd say it was bad.
Everybody say you'll be bad, bro. You be learning the ropes and shit.
Yeah. But I was like, let me just stick to it. Like I said, prayed about it. That's the main thing. Like, I was praying about it, because I was in a position where I'm stressed. That was another kind of reason that made me get out. Because like you said, you don't ever see me just stressed out. So I'm at home stressed, like, over school. I'm like, yeah, about that time. But I just kept working until I got my associate. And I'm like, okay, I had to come out with something. Like, I'm here basically for free getting paid. I got to come out here with something. So that was kind of that thing that just made me stick to it.
At least you finished though, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't finish, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was the main thing.
So, man, you did say college. I forgot your ass even went to college. Bro.
Yeah.
So you don't think you would have made the football thing? Like, let's say you was to get a D1 offer, you think your whole reality would be different right now?
It depends on what came with the D1 offer. Like, even money wise. Like, cause a lot of, you can get D1 offer, but is it full ride or is it, I still got to kind of come out with a little something. So I don't know. You like my reality?
Like full ride. Well, you didn't think you wouldn't even pick up the camera. You could have probably.
Nah, I probably definitely wouldn't have picked up the camera full ride. Cause I would have been, first of all, I wouldn't have been home. Like, a lot of people they come home a lot. I probably wouldn't have been home like that for real. I've been working. Cause my work ethic, even coming into my, just football, my senior year and stuff like that, I got hurt. My work ethic then was at a higher rate. So I was seeing what I was actually doing. So I already knew going into that, it was going to be a whole different, I was going to be on grind mode.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I said, that shit crazy. Small thing, man.
Yeah.
Small thing can turn a whole new looking life.
I said, so I know, that football would have had me. I don't know where I was in right now. Like, I for sure, the NFL would have been the goal for sure, though. Like, it would have been on some assist type working. I was going to be working.
Yeah, so what do you, I feel like the era, a little bit on football, though. And then just like from a conversation just about Griffin in general, though. But do you feel like, as a whole, I feel like the era that we played in was like a whole era. Like,
oh yeah, definitely. He produced the most out of everything.
Yeah, because I feel like each era had their own individual star, but the classes that we had like,
everything.
Especially like y'all class, y'all goddamn
stat
out the goddamn room, bro.
Another thing though I do gotta say about football wise on mine. People, I feel like the young athlete don't need to put too much into that basket. That makes sense. Like a lot of people, they get stuck into, I'm gonna make it to the NFL. I'm gonna make it to the NFL. Like once you make it, or once you make it to college, still focus on just in case I don't. But I feel like I see a lot of like, cause football, you gotta think we there almost the whole summer. The whole school year, it's all thing on your mind. So even after high school year, like they don't talk about it. It's really like it's on your mind all the time. Like I don't know, I can't think of the word right now, but it's like I don't know.
It's like it's hard to get out there.
Yeah, it's hard to shake. So a lot of people, they get to college or something like that, and they might get hurt or something like that. Now you can't play no more.
Yeah.
Then when depression and certain stuff like that start sinking in, like.
Not being, and then what it is, like not being exposed to different situations where you know you can rely on this situation and this one don't work out.
You always gotta have that B. Like people say, don't have a B plan, but I feel like you should always have a B plan. Like something that always there for you, just in case.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta be working it, but you know it right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if your A don't work out for sure.
Yeah, basically like a savings account in a way.
Yeah,
like, you got in your checking account, but if something go bad, you still got that over there to be able to pull from that.
So a little bit back on photography topic though, I just thought about that. Speaking of sports, you feel like what sports you feel like you enjoy taking pictures the most of though? Cause I don't know, I ain't even gonna lie though, I be curious about basketball. I feel like it's more on the easier side, depending on the lens.
Yeah. I said it depends. Football, you gonna be out there in the cold, the rain. I don't know. I'm gonna say something off just don't make sense. I'll probably go into the golf field.
Hey,
I know it's gonna come with it, not just sports photography. I know it's gonna come behind it. Just the different people that's gonna be there. See, I'm big on chasing the future opportunities.
Yeah.
Like somebody might up the road, the studio situation I was doing. I was getting paid. Yeah, I was getting paid the number that I asked for, but the number was going off of what I knew it would bring. Cause like some bitch, I'm trying to move towards up that way. So I know certain clientele, just different stuff like that. That's where the crumble cookie situation came from working up there. They're like, oh, I seen your work from this page, and it's just, you got sometimes chase the opportunity instead of the money. The opportunity gonna always be bigger than the money, and the right opportunity in a way.
No, you right. Speaking of opportunity though, what marketing? What would you feel like the biggest market, the most important marketing side of marketing now, especially from a photography standpoint? Because you got like on foot marketing for just like you said, business cards and chasing oil through social media. or where kind of is a marketing sense in itself through like word of mouth, like you like word travel type thing.
My marketing now, I'm actually trying to just be more about marketing, because I think that's my lowest point right now, marketing. Like even something simple as, say I put on my strap and I walk around with this camera.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna ask, "Hey, you take pictures?" It's just simple stuff like that. But I think the biggest thing right now, of course, social media. Like sometimes I've seen a lot of people running ads. Ads of, say you have a reel or something like that that you did real good on the shoot. You throw that on the Instagram ad and let that keep generating over time. A lot of people gonna start seeing it and be like, "Oh yeah, I wonder." They're gonna check your page out. Oh, he close by. Now they're gonna contact you. Oh, his price is decent. I'm gonna go try him out. And then a lot of it gonna come from word of mouth too.
Yeah.
So like I try to make every shoot, I try to make sure it's a good shoot. So I know I done got so many business through word of mouth or people seeing, a lot of stuff came from, I seen you take such and such pictures. They said, da da da, and then just work like that.
Yeah. So what's your like you said, well now I think you did answer this. I was finna say, what would be your next step photography wise once you did? But then you said
corporate weddings and
yeah.
I'm a forever studio. Mostly, I think my top three gonna be where I want it to be is gonna be studios, weddings, and just big corporate situation. Like, and eventually, I want to build a team around it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to add videographers, photographers, just to have on my team. Like, yeah, you can go. You're still doing your own thing, of course. But we in a group chat. I'm telling you, hey, we got a wedding, date, and just put stuff like that together in a way where everybody can still make what they, feel like they deserve.
Yeah. No, I feel that though.
That's the next step.
Yeah, man. Y'all goddamn need me, man. Y'all add me to the team.
Definitely.
Man, I fill out the application.
Only application I need is the look. Once I see that work, they're gonna do it. Well, I ain't gonna say just that, because a lot of people they can work good, but you gotta still be a people person.
Yeah, I was gonna say about your character too.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people, like a lot of my clients say. He a great person just to work with.
Yeah.
Like just outside the photography thing, just to work with, friendly, welcoming. Like that's why I try to be welcoming. Like I don't like really talking to a lot of people, but I gotta open that side up when it comes to business.
Be draining like a motherfucker, though. You be like, damn, but after that shoot over, you be like,
tired. It's right back in the house.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying after this, that was exactly where I'm going. Right back in the house. It be draining every single time, but I enjoy it though.
Yeah.
That's why I just keep going. Like I do enjoy, because it make me get out my shell.
Yeah.
My fiance did that a lot too. Like she challenged me the most to get out my shell. She know if I sit in the house, that's where I'm gonna be at. She be challenging me though.
No, that is good though, but you got that other side.
Yeah.
Having that partner that push you though, bring you out your comfort zone and shit like that.
She definitely gonna do that. She keep me on my toes all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's best for sure though.
Like I said, she support me a lot. That's my dog right there.
That's what I said. Damn, man, that shit is good to see, bro. Folks out here finding love, man.
Yeah.
Man, black love.
That love different.
It's different, ain't it?
It's different. Like you know when you know.
Yeah.
Like I say, like a lot of people like, she had me there earlier. When you know you gonna marry me, you just know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know how to explain. You just know.
Yeah. That shit is crazy though, bro. You just know.
Yeah. And then when you start certain like me and like just say money wise, I'm not spending too much on certain stuff. Everything got to kind of make sense for me in a way. Like even when I invested in this camera business, like I probably had the money a year or probably before that, but ahead. But I'm like, it gotta make sense for that certain time. Like I'm always like a lot of people are gamblers when it comes to their business, which ain't a bad thing because a lot of them win more. But on my side, I'm not big on gambling with it.
You like strategic with
it. So when I start just like with her, if she want certain stuff, I'm gonna make it happen. Put it that way. So it's just certain stuff like that kind of made me know like, hey, they're different. Yeah.
All right. My last question to you though, is it anything that you could give? I know you gave out some tips and you gave out some good ass tips, but is there any one tip that you could always you would tell somebody to always hang their hat on? Not even from a photography standpoint, but just in general.
Mm-hmm. Probably the life tip I was giving you earlier. Don't let one little small situation have you all uptight, mad for the whole day. For some people, hold on to certain stuff for months. Just let it be what it like. See what it is for what it is, and let it be. Move on from the situation. If it's something that you can, move on. If it's something you can move on from, then just move on from the situation. Work on what's next. Always kind of look ahead in a sense. Like, cause you carrying what's behind you, then you can't move forward.
Fact, no, that real though.
So just keep like that positive attitude in the whole.
Yeah.
What I think that's pretty much it. Just, I don't know, just that lifestyle. Just stay positive in a way, and treat others how you want to be treated too. I know they've been saying that since we the little, but they're true.
Nah, that is real.
Like
though.
The energy gonna transfer.
That is.
Like the type of person you is, it's gonna transfer.
What you put out with what you gonna receive type.
Yeah. And another tip for photographers: know your worth. Know your worth, cause it's certain.
Stand on it too.
Yeah, and stand on it for sure, cause they gonna try to push you.
Man, what?
Cause you're gonna get to a certain point. Cause you're gonna get to a certain point in your career where you're like, yeah, I'm making this much, these my prices, but eventually you got to grow. Like even your barbers, think about them. That same price ain't the same.
Man, what?
The equipment costs money. Gas costs money.
And life in general. Oh God, yeah.
You gotta let people understand. Like, as long as your work's showing why you know that's your price, your price, then yeah. You might lose a lot of your clientele, but it ain't your clientele.
Yeah, I finna say, but it ain't meant for you.
Yeah.
That one thing I always said too, bro. Like, niggas ain't going to all these corporate places and asking them to change their goddamn price.
No.
So like,
whatever that price is, you gonna pay it right then. You might do a little huffing puffing, but you gonna pay it.
Yeah, shit, yeah. You may goddamn think about that.
Yeah.
Shit. You may come back to it, but you still gonna pay that goddamn same price. That is real.
That car mess up, you gonna have to pay that part price.
Man, what? You ain't arguing with no mechanic.
You might look at 10 other companies. They probably gonna be about the same. So, so it's like, you gotta do what you do.
Nah, they real though. Yeah. But well, dog, man, I appreciate you for giving your time today, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you making me step out my comfort zone again.
Nah, they real. Nah, I feel that though, man. I really just want to bring more light, bro. The more creatives and stuff like that, especially somebody like yourself, bro. You've been working your moves and stuff like that. So, man, I be admiring from afar, dog.
Yeah, same. I like what you're doing. Keep going.
Man, I appreciate that. But hell yeah, man, this has been Pay to Play TV, man. We got the boy BHUGH production, man. Y'all make sure y'all go book with my boy, man. Check out his work. He do all types of shoots, man, from studio to outdoor, man. Like he said, he'll give you a commercial reel. So anything like that, man, y'all tap in with my boy, bro. And this has been another episode of Pay to Play TV, man, and we out.